Hey, what's up? My name is Mike Acosta here at the GC Manhattan for Producer's Edge magazine, showing you the MV 8800 and also the brand new Sonic Cell that's out now. So I'll cover a few things on the MV 8800, like some of the sampling features, some simple sequencing, quantizing, the real-time time stretching features, and then I'll actually go in and show you guys using the Sonic Cell how to run it as a sound module, and then show you some of the cool features on the software side of it as far as it can run as a VST plugin and audio units plugin, and we'll make it all merge together with the MV and show you how both actually work really great together. So Sonic Cell being a really great add-on if you already own an MV, it's a great way to add more sounds to your arsenal. So first off with the MV, we'll just do some simple sequencing. A lot of guys seem to get really confused on how to get the timing, set correctly. So again, it is different from the MPC, but it actually can swing a lot more than the MPC. There's a lot of ways that you can really, swing the groove on here because it's got a 480 res sequencer. So it makes it really fun to get in, and it makes it very flexible to really be able to move your drums any which way you like. You can keep it totally humanistic, or you can actually have it very, straight, robotic. It's really up to you on how you want to set it up. So the first thing I'll do is I'll just lay down some sounds. And as you can see on the bottom here, I have redrum and combinator set up, so that means I have Reason 3 running in the background. And because the Sonic Cell is actually a audio interface as well, it runs macro PC, and that means that Reason can run through the Sonic Cell, for audio, and we can run right back into the MV. And I can also host all the sounds that are inside the Sonic Cell because it is a 16-part multi-timbral sound module. So if I wanted to lay down, let's say, something from the Sonic Cell, I just come down here, and under the track parameters, we simply go and, assign the MIDI output here. And I can trigger any of the sounds that are there. And you can see on the Sonic Cell here on part 1, you have the level coming up. So it's triggering Sonic Cell simply as a sound module. Now if I want to edit that, you can see that the sound module, Sonic Cell, actually has its own software editor here. And with the software editor, you can see that you have all 16 parts available within the software, and it makes it really easy by coming in. You can see all the categories of the different sounds. And here's my electric piano, and there's the preset that I chose, which is back to the 60s. And again, it makes it really easy to navigate through all the different sounds that are inside Sonic Cell. And once you choose your sound, you have control over the level here, just by pulling the mixer down. And you also have control over the chorus and reverb. And you have a lot of other control aspects as far as the performance effects, how you want to layer the sound, and all those other great things to really customizing the sound. So once you have that all set up, we're now triggering it from the pads of the MV, and we can hit record here. And I'll just trigger some chords. So now you can see it's triggering Sonic Cell and it's playing it back. We can also go and put a little bit of quantize on it, but what I can do is drop the strength back maybe 50%, so it kind of tightens it up a little bit, but not too much, so it still keeps somewhat of a loose playing of it. Then what's cool is I pop this into rehearsal mode, and I can navigate up to another drum track, and then start dropping in some drums. Right now, it has a very somewhat of a rigid groove to it. It's not playing it exactly the way that I put it in, and that's because the grid resolution is set to 120, which is 1/16, no quantize. If I want, I can easily hit shuffle on here. For audio line 3, drums line 2, lock distance, drums line 2, lock distance. And now you can hear the drum shuffling a little bit better. And the cool thing is that you still have control over the strength here, so I can still go here and turn up the strength. So if I really want to swing it hard, you can hear it really swinging on the kicks and on the hits. Now if I want to go and add some hi-hats, Now you can hear the hi-hat shuffling really hard. And again, we can go and drop this back so it doesn't swing as much. Again, and this is a really cool feature that's on the MV that you really can't do on a lot of other hardware sequencers, is be able to manipulate the amount of swing and shuffle and quantize and change everything in real time while it's actually still armed for recording. And it's completely free. We can change it at any time, and it's non-destructive, and it allows us to get a really good feel for our track. So now you can see how you can kind of merge, you know, the world of having an external sound module like the Sonic Cell and then being able to sequence inside the MV. Now you can still mute this here, and you can just have the drums playing. So now if you want to work with sample phrases and things like that, again, you know, I get a lot of questions on being able to take old, you know, samples from like old records and stuff and being able to use the time stretching feature, and a lot of